Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. I'm super excited for this week's Mindset and Confidence call. This is a small call as the hurricane is coming in on us, and a lot of our local team just got a call from the school saying, come get your kids. We are closing down. And so I have a feeling this is going to be a bigger call for people to watch on the recording. But I think it's a really, really important one. And so I was sitting thinking about what I wanted this call to be about and what I needed to hear and what I thought would help our thriving team. You guys, our team is blowing up and duplicating like crazy. And I think when someone is new to network marketing, I think the biggest mindset and perspective shift that they need to have is to understand the long-term vision. This is a business that kind of works like a hockey stick. It's all through duplication. And so in the very beginning, while you're getting your feet off the ground, it might feel like things are moving slow and your checks aren't as big as you want them to be. And then what happens over time with the duplication, you feel like you're hardly working for the amount of money that's coming in, and it gets really exciting. And so I think that the perfect topic for today is talking about that long-term vision. So I was really blown away. I was a couple nights ago, I was taking notes for training that I'm going to be doing, a recording, it won't be live, it'll be recorded, but on like the 4 simple things that we need to be duplicating in our business to be successful. And one, I loved how simple it was. Literally come in as an executive, get binary qualified, enroll 4 people so you can take care of the global, so you take advantage of the global bonus, and get as many people on your team binary qualified as possible for the check match. And I started doing some numbers, and these numbers got me really excited. So let's talk about what it takes to be binary qualified. To be binary qualified, it's very simple. I think of it like a triangle, okay? So it's your personal order at the top, your 90-point reoccurring order at the top, and then each other point of the triangle is 90 and 90. So you need your 90 reoccurring order, and you need 90 personally enrolled on your left leg and 90 personally enrolled on your right leg. And then the other part of being binary qualified is to have a minimum of 300 BB on your lesser leg, okay? So I was like, all right, let me do some numbers with this, okay? And if you have 300 BB on that lesser leg, you are making 15% of, for your binary check, you're making 15% of that on that one leg. So that comes out to like a $45 bonus. And this is just one of 8 ways that we get paid, right? So the first time you're like, oh, well, it's only $45. But then you think about the people, and this is like just becoming binary qualified. So this is just that first check, okay? Say you had only the minimum on that leg, just that first check, 45 bucks, cool. Now, what about when you get other people binary qualified and you're making 30% check match of their binary, and then on the next level, you're making 20% and then 10%, and I forget what it goes down from there, but I started playing with this. So I want to break this down for you guys. Just in this binary with the long-term vision, say now you are 5K qualified. All right, you're 5K qualified, and let's just say you have 2,500 on that lesser leg. You're making 15% of that as your binary check. Well, that means that pretty much as a minimum, and I'm talking minimum numbers here, that 5K binary check of yours looks like $375. And this is residual income because binaries are done on recurring orders. Now, think about the people on your team that you're going to be making the check match on. That means just one person who has 2,500, you're making $112 check match off of theirs. Now, if that person is a 10K, you're a 10K, you're looking at $750. And if you have one of those under you and you're just looking at the check match, that's 225. And this is just per month for one person on your team as a residual income. Hold on, let me let this person in from the waiting room. Okay, and then say, I'm gonna use this person as an example. One of my dearest friends, one of our upline mentors, Dana McGrady, she is knocking on 100K's door right now. And say that she has just 50,000 out of her 100, just 50,000 on that lesser leg. Her binary check is looking like 7,500 for the month, right? And think of a check match on her. So Skull Teddy just messaged me. And so we can use this as a real life example. Skull Teddy's check match on that, just for that 1 month, is 2,160. Times that by 12 months, we know she's growing. It's only going to go up from there, but that gets really exciting. So I wanted to go over these numbers with you because I think that when we're talking about long-term vision, that is what we're doing this for. And so I want to have you check in with yourself right now and kind of assess how you're feeling about the start of your business, where you're at right now. And I want you to look at it this way. Say that this wasn't network marketing and this was a, you were the CEO of a big firm, okay? And I want you to assess how you're working your business right now. Would you hire yourself or would you fire yourself based on your productivity? And this doesn't mean like, are you not trying? Do you not want it? That's not what this isn't about. What this is about. This is about with the time that you're allocating to your business. Are you being productive? Are you doing the income producing activities? Do you have a positive mindset around the role that you're in charge of? Would you hire or fire yourself? And kind of check in. And holding that long-term vision, are you doing what it takes? Are you committed to the long-term vision, or are you dissecting maybe the things that you don't think are going well in your business, or things that you wish you could change or understand? Like, I don't know where to quite go with that. I think we all are at a different place, but I think one thing we all have in common is, or I can speak for, I'll just speak for myself. Sometimes I can get caught up in the now, and lose sight of what I'm doing things for. So I wanted participation. There's only a few of us on here, but I want to talk about.
I'm here now.
Hey, Cody. I want to ask you, I'm not sure how much of the numbers talk that you were on here for, but I was just talking about becoming binary qualified and that long-term vision that it holds. And somebody, to be binary qualified, you need that 300 BV on your lesser leg. And so a binary check on that looks like $45, which is like $45. And then I kind of worked through the numbers all the way up to, I used Dana as an example, Dana and Skull Teddy. And Dana's knocking on 100K's door, and just on her lesser leg, say she only had 50,000 BV, that's a $7,500 binary check for her. And the check match that Skull Teddy is getting is over $2,000, just as one of the ways that he gets paid. And so I thought that was pretty powerful. What is your long-term vision for your business, Cody?
I mean, I'm in this. I just left Dana's office and had like a mini coaching session with her just in regards to the business. And I'm kind of at the point now where it's like, what do I have to lose? Like, my mindset is, if the world were to end tomorrow, like, what regrets would I go down with? And like, it's not going to matter. So that's kind of been my mindset in terms of like really fueling the long-term vision is, what are the things that I'm allowing to hold me back? Whose opinions and judgments am I considering before I make a post, or before I send a reach out, or before I do my daily method of operations? It's like, who am I thinking about? What fears am I harboring? Because at the end of the day, like, we're all going to die. And I know that sounds morbid, but this is like my epiphany today. It's like, we're all going to die. Like, do we want to get to the end of it with regrets and not fully having gone for it, and not fully embodying the vision for our life that we want. Like, so for me, like my long-term vision is to grow a massive team. Like my vision and mission within this business is to help women really step into their power and become everything that they didn't even know that they wanted to become. And so I want to have that domino effect where I have a massive team of amazing people who are really walking in their purpose and their power. And it'll just be a domino effect in like how that transforms the world and people's lives. So I see that for my team. And then similar to a lot of people on our team, I see like when you put money in the hands of good people, that's a domino effect too. So if you're helping people earn financially and pursue their purpose, and then you're taking your financial gain and you're giving back. So like my long-term goal is to, have a nonprofit in Africa to get those kids in for education. My goal is to have, a brand, Get Fit Babe, and to be speaking on stage and really embodying like a holistic wellness lifestyle. So it's like everything that I'm passionate about is able to be fit into this MDC box. Like this is my launch pad and my foundation to all of the other things that I want to do. So that's kind of how I'm visualizing the business. I'm not seeing it as like a separate network marketing thing to just make money. I'm seeing it as literally the foundation to everything else that I want to do and really opening the doors for everything else I want to do. And I'm in the phase where I am really freaking going for it because I have nothing else to lose.
I love that, girl. That's so inspiring to me. And I have a long-term vision for you. And so when I think about the people on my team that I'm in charge of leading and supporting and making sure that I have their highest and best interest and that I'm showing up for them and helping them succeed, I want to know what their long-term vision is, because I meditate on that. I see it. I take time, and when I'm planning my month's goals and I'm going through, okay, this is where this person is and this is what their goal is, and this is, the things we talked about that we're going to work on this month to reach that goal. I always take a minute and I know what their why is and I know what they want and their long-term vision, and I literally sit and I visualize it. And I visualize Cody going to Africa and making the impact that she wants to make. And I visualize her feeling gratitude when she's sitting at home with her family and her kids, and the checks, just her residual checks just hit her income, and she feels so proud of the time that she put in. And I do that for all of the people that I work with directly on my team. And I think that that's a really powerful exercise to do as you build a team, is connect with people. Don't make it about like, how can I get this person to sign up and make that first fast start bonus, right? Yeah, that's one way to get paid, is make your fast start bonus when somebody signs up. But do you know how you get what you want is helping them get what they want. So find out what their why is and paint the long-term vision for them. Help them dream. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
about it.
She likes that point. I think a lot of us are like, yes, okay, we totally should have the vision of other people as our mission, and really we all have that desire to help, but a lot of us are also motivated, very motivated by money, and that's okay too. People say like money doesn't bring happiness, but money sure as shit brings a lot of opportunity. And you can make a lot of money in this business. So when you think about these little goals that we're doing monthly for 1K or 5K, or, these little bonus incentives, like that might not seem like a huge mark or very motivating to you, but how that's going to snowball into that residual monthly income that Tyler was talking about at the beginning, like the capacity that Dr. Dana and David Scolpetti, like what they're making, that is something that can happen for you too. So these little benchmarks that we have each month that we're running for, it's not just a little silly goal that we're setting up. It's literally helping you with those stepping stones to get to where David and Dana are, to make that money. So I encourage you, like, take these tiny little goals seriously and really run for them, because it's setting you up with that foundation that you need to be making a ton of money each month and opening up all of those opportunities for yourself and for your family, and for the people that you sign up to. Like, they're being massively impacted by those finances. So I know for me going into the holidays, like I wasn't able to even buy Christmas presents for people last year. And so I'm just so excited to not only be able to buy my family gifts, but I have an opportunity that's going to help other people buy their family gifts too. So it's like little things like that that rewire your love of money into the love of opportunity.
Ooh, girl. I am feeling that, share. And you had mentioned these little goals, and I want to help you visualize what a successful network marketing business looks like. And every single person started at 0 BV with 1 or 2 team members, and they kept showing up and believing in that long-term vision and helping this person that joined help another person join. And these little goals, like right now, we're all running for 1,000 BV to take advantage of this promo that corporate put on. And guess what that's going to feed? That's going to feed those 1K goals are going to feed 5K goals and 10K goals and 25 goals. And a successful network marketing business is a lot of people doing a little bit. Listen, when you, now there's definitely some exceptions of people who are enrolling mass amounts of people, right? But the average person, and these are even the people at the top, they're really enrolling maybe 4 people a month. Maybe 2 of them are customers, 2 of them are brand partners, and that's what's duplicating. And that's super powerful. That takes the pressure off, and this voice that might be in the back of your head that's saying, you know, I wanted to enroll 10 people on my own, and I didn't get it this month. I'm a failure. No, not at all. It's how can you sign up 2 or 3 people, 2 to 4 people. I always say 4, even if those are customers, because that's how you can take advantage of our global bonus, extra global bonus. But how can you help them sign up 4 people? Hold on, let me get her settled. Hold on. Dana, would you like to take over and share, honey? I know you're driving, so just talk. Don't look at us. But would you like to share?
I can also fill in too.
Never mind, I think she's frozen, Cody.
Okay. No, I think that kind of, not to beat a dead horse, but that kind of sets us off on a good foundation for what we're going into. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It connected to my car, but tonight we have a massive call that is a business opportunity call, and like just leaving Dana's office and talking about like daily method of operations and like, are you really doing the things that are going to be bringing people into the business, or are you doing busy work, or are you just doing creative work? So she's like, if you need accountability, like call me every morning and like, let me help you with that daily method of operations. And we're all here to do the same for each other for accountability and power hours and all of that. But invite to this call that we have going tonight. It's going to be really, really good. We've been planning it out, and it's a business opportunity call for you to invite the seeds that you've planted so that we can help them catch the vibe of the tribe and get them registered to join this team and do the damn thing. Dana, did you have something?
Hey, I'm sorry. No, I just cut out. I'm sorry. Did you guys ask me something, or I thought I heard my name, but maybe I didn't. So no big deal.
I did, but you were breaking up. I was just wanted to hear what your takeaway was from what we were talking about.
Oh, well, first of all, number one, I've been in a bunch of different network marketing things, and nothing has been prosperous like my daily choice has been since I've started. And Tyler, you're absolutely right. It doesn't take much, and you can really make a difference. I mean, obviously, we all are here to make a difference in others' worlds, and we want them to feel better, or we want them to be financially stable, or, you know, whatever is going on in their lives. And I think for me, that's really what's driving me and my why. But I get excited when others are excited, and I am just now into month 2, and everybody that has ordered from me from month 1 or has signed up as a preferred customer has come full circle and decided that they want more product. And that is really awesome and exciting, I feel like. And I did 4 people last month, and I did get a chance to share, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. And so now I'm going to go for 4 more people. I want to do like 8, but, you know,
Yes.
I'm going for 4 more people. And so for me, it's just about me. I'm very competitive and I want to beat myself, not necessarily about anybody else, but it's about me and, you know, sharing. And I agree. It's all about sharing, not necessarily about the money, because the money will come. I really believe that. It's just about sharing is caring, and you're sharing because it's something that has touched your life and you want to touch someone else's. And so, you know, my cousin jumped on board and she's like, yep, I'm in, let's do this. And so she's going to work the business and I'm just excited. I'm excited to see it take shape.
That's amazing. And congratulations with getting those 4 people and the success you've seen so far. I love it.
And just remember what that duplication looks like. If you are at day 1 and it's just you, in that month, your goal is to sign up 4 people, okay? And then the next month, your goal is still to sign up 4 people, but you're helping those 4 people that you signed up have a goal of 4 people. That means month 1, day 1, you're a team of 1. At the end of that month, hopefully you're closing out as a team of 5, you and your 4 people. With that duplicating, you're at 24 people working their business on month 2. Holy cow. Do you see the duplication in that? If we just keep it so simple, so don't overthink, just get really good at your daily operations that do not have to take a lot of time. Instead of overwhelming yourself and thinking you have to do so much, just be 100% emotionally committed in the time that you do have. And that might look like an hour to 90 minutes a day. But if you're on purpose and instead of scrolling your phone, you're really making connections and taking advantage of like business opportunity calls that we're doing tonight, which I want to be your goal. I want you to get off this call and be like, hell yeah, how can I get 4 people on this call tonight? Okay. And we're going to follow up with another one on Sunday night and another one next week. And we're going to be hosting these so that we can keep the ball rolling and keep this duplication of small things happening, because that snowball is going to get really big, you guys.
Yeah, and to add to that, like that's something that Dr. Dana and I were just talking in terms of like speaking to more of like the boys team and Colton's team, the daily business opportunity calls, like that is awesome to start off, but you have to think about what's like replicatable for your team. So what you just said, when you're duplicating and you sign up 4 people and then they sign up 4 people and you duplicate and you have 24 people, those people, I mean, getting on a connect call with all of them, you might get drained. There's not enough time in the day. So I just really encourage you, in addition to running some of those group calls, to use the link that's available that Josh walks people through the business opportunity call to get them in, have their spot held. You can also make that one-on-one connection, but to teach people you're signing up how also to share about the business, it's already done for us, which most network marketing companies don't have. That business opportunity drive-through link with the videos. So I encourage you to use that system that we have available in order to duplicate and build your team.
Yeah,
So,
I agree with that.
I'm going to talk oh, Dana, what were you going to say, honey, before I start?
No, I was just going to say I agree with that. And I also wanted to thank you guys because I didn't get a chance to say it, but I really enjoyed the Instagram piece. And I was even telling April, like, it would be great to have a layered Instagram training effect where you kind of start off with that branding purpose and then you move into those other pieces. And I really appreciated that. So thank you to you both.
That was an incredible training.
Okay, well, I'm now brainstorming for all the other ones that you might need then, because social media is my jam. I can definitely put something together for the team.
Yes, do a brain dump on all of the things that you can demystify for us.
Yes, I loved it because it just really helped me and it encouraged me to be like, all right, I did one reel for the first time. It was with my kids, but we had a great time doing it. And so, you know, I mean, it's good. They teach me, and I was in retail for 20 years and I didn't get a lot of time to do any Instagramming or social media. So I'm got to start all over again. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dana, I'm so proud of you for just jumping in and being so bold and coachable and willing to do new things. Like when you do that, you know what it does is it gives permission to the people who are watching you to go for it too.
Absolutely. It's all about learning. At 20 years in retail, I was learning even when I left. So you can always learn. As my dad used to say, knowledge is power. So,
yep. Okay. So I want to talk about tonight's call and what you can expect. So tonight, two amazing rock stars on our team, Cody Talley and Rachel Burns, or Rachel Bree, as some of you might know her. We are going to do an opportunity call, and we're going to do it a little different. We're going to add some spice and sparkle, as Cody would say. And today is 11/11, so happy 11/11. I hope you guys are manifesting all of the things today. And that's kind of going to be the theme of our call. So we're going to give it some like manifestation. The flyer we made, which if you have not seen it, we put it in the WhatsApp. Please share that on your social media. Please send it to your invites. But we're talking about the opportunity that you've been manifesting. And we're each going to share our story, our why for this business, and the vision that we have moving forward. We're going to be going over what sets us apart and giving a really solid call to action. And this is what I want you to know that we're going to do too, is we want to, from the beginning, set this up for duplication. And so our call to action at the end is going to be, put your email in. This is the link. I want everybody live on this call to put your email in. And we're going to have pre-enrollees, like the emails that we're going to be getting you guys, and the emails that our pre-enrollees are going to be getting about people signing up is going to be fire. All right. And then we're going to have them sign up. We're going to talk to them about signing up and reaching out to the person that invited them onto the call to sign up right then. Okay, so it's gonna be a super powerful call to action, getting them in their 11/11 manifestation abundance feels, and let us lead this for you. So if you know anything about these two women that are going to be on here tonight, is that they're powerful. The way that they come across is so relatable and inspiring, and we're going to get your prospects into action and into duplication, right? So I'm really excited for tonight's call, and I want to talk to you about a way that you can promote this on your social media today. You can actually go onto each of our Instagrams right now and see how we talked about it. Cody, Rachel, and I all kind of talked for maybe 45 seconds about the opportunity in our own authentic ways, and then gave a call to action for people to join in. We posted the flyer, but this is the key. This is the trick. We put a poll on there. That's the perfect call to action that gets people into your DMs. And we said, you want the link or you want the recording? Not yes or no, because you don't want people to be able to vote negative on these kinds of things. But do you want the link or the recording? The people who aren't interested, they might actually be interested and sit back and watch a little longer. But the ones that are really warm are going to say, they're going to ask you for the link of the recording. And that's how you get them in. Some people might be a little nervous to see you start talking about this thing and to reach out and say, hey, I wanted more information. But if you say, I'm doing this call, or I'm hopping on this call to learn more, these are some amazing entrepreneurs that I'm working with. If you want to be a fly on the wall and see what we're about, see what we're doing, I invite you to join us. Here's the flyer. Do you want the link or do you want the recording? You'll know who your people are. So I challenge each of you to put your face to camera, talk about whatever you want to, what inspires you about your new business, what your vision for your new business is, and then invite them to join the call with a poll.
awesome.
You done? Cody, not you, Cody. I was talking to Parker. She started to get a little loud there for a second.
Oh, she's chatty today. No, I'm really excited for it. I just think we're so powerful and like confident in what we have to offer that you can feel confident getting people on this call that you're wanting to close or sign up, whether it's male or female. Like the energy behind this call and the preparation that's gone into it, like I feel the fire and I feel like we're about to take off, and the people, like I have so much confidence that everybody that's on this call is going to register. So get your people on, do what you've got to do, make the phone calls, do the reach outs, and get people on this call tonight the recording will be up, but the energy behind a live call and allowing them to ask questions and be on live, there's nothing that will match that energy. So encourage people to be on live, get as many people as you can on there, and we're gonna rock it out. I'm super excited.
And be on live yourself. Put your camera on if you can. Smile and nod along with the presentation that we're doing, because that energy comes across to our prospects that are on, and it raises the vibration for everybody. And even if you don't have somebody on, say none of your people could get on, still be on smiling and nodding, because when you send them that recording, they're going to see you and they're going to feel that energy. Okay, so I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I challenge all of you to post it on your social media, but also the people that you have been talking to that are warm, reach out to them with this invite. This is the perfect time for them to learn more. So that's all I have for today. Remember, check in with yourself. Would you hire yourself or fire yourself? Okay, check in, gut punch, show up as the person that you want running your business, and keep that long-term vision. And we're here to support you every step of the way. Love you guys.
Amazing. Love you. Thank you, Tyler.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, Dana.
I was
See you
just kind
guys
of
later.
ghosting,
Bye.
but thank you so
Oh,
much.
you're good. See ya.
Thank you.
Talk to
I'm so glad
soon.
you're able to join. Hopefully we'll see you on tonight.
Yeah, I'll be on. I have a buddy who's interested too, so he's hopping on.
Okay, perfect. We'll rock it out for y'all.
All right.
Bye.
See you
Have a
later.
good one, guys.